experiences at Stonehenge and with Wally and Wally's death, you know, I actually believe that through just demonstrations of goodness, of kindness and of love, you know, that lovely word, you know, we could make a better world. And when I saw the cruelty that the state was willing to employ against its detractors, against people who opposed it, and I've never seen it personally. Obviously people who came from, let's say, Czechoslovakia or Poland or whatever, had experienced that. That was my first real experience of the cruelty of the state, the directness of it, its willingness actually to wipe people out for its own cause. And I realised then that, you know, although my principles of grace and love and honour and respect remained the same, I realised we had to fucking fight for it. And really, Crass was my own part of Crass. What I hope I contributed to was the fire of that battle. You know, I was endlessly putting bullets in the gun. Any way that we could destroy that which was destroying goodness had to be taken. I mean, the real problems came towards the end, where really it was heading toward an either-or. You know, it's either armed insurrection or we back off, and we did back off. Possibly wisely, possibly not, I don't know. I mean, that's something
but you're a pacifist anyway, so...
pacifism, as I said, at that time I was an absolutely committed pacifist, but, you know, as I wrote Shibboleth, you know, towards the end of Crass, I was really beginning to doubt its efficacy. As a first stand, yes, but really, how many times do you have to see people you love, people you respect, having shit beaten out of them? I mean, the miners' strike really taught me a lot about that. These were honourable people. I mean, I don't like people being sent underground to suffer in a way, but that was a community. It had pride and it had courage, and it was totally destroyed by one government. And I'd like to have seen the fight back. But we didn't have the power or the strength or the knowledge to do it. One day we will have. I still don't think we're there, but I do know that in the end we're going to have to fucking fight for it, and any amount of pacifism will not achieve that end, because they're too geared up. How we deal with it, I don't know. I mean, I'm still lost, you know. How many years have I been thinking and working? I'm still totally lost. I don't know. But get going. Yeah. It's just here, Steve.
Were you looking after me nice today? So Steve, were you around the house when Wally Hope was there as well? Was there any...
I only remember him as a nice bloke who smiled. I don't really remember him at all.
So that part of the story doesn't affect you at all?
Yeah.
So when you brought punk into Style House, because you got to punk about 76, 77?
77 I got into it, yeah.
So when you brought it to all the local gigs, didn't you, like, was it Chelmsford?
No, I was living in Bristol at the time, and I'd seen the Janet Street Porter interview with the Pistols on telly, and I was like, oh, that guy was really Larry on something, and it brought back all that stuff I'd forgotten, like the terraces and, you know, the football and all that stuff, and just being Larry, and I was like, wow. So I said to my brother, who used to be a radical hippie, you know, if I turned up like that, what would you say? And he said, I'll tell you to have a bath and get out. I was like, right, okay, that's the reason for doing it then, it's, you know. And then I was working in the hospital at the time, and one day this girl came in wearing plastic sandals and a pair of men's trousers, and I went, what's all this? And she went, oh, it's punk rock. What's that? And she went, well, it's where you do it yourself, and you don't give a fuck about anything. And she went, there's this band called the Clash playing down Colston tomorrow, and she'd go and check it out, which I did. And from that point, I was lost to her. It was seeing Paul Simon. I mean, I'm not gay or anything like that, but when I saw Paul Simon, that was really PC of me, that, when I but when I saw Paul Simon, he looked 6 foot tall, really sexy, and I was like, I want to look like that, I want to look like that. So, yeah, and then when I turned up, and then I thought, right, I'll start a punk band. And I did, so I went to see my old mates in Dagenham. They'd all got wives and kids, and Christ knows what, so they weren't into it. And so then I went to see Penn, and I just literally just said, well, I think starting a punk band, and I'll be a drummer. But the music he was listening to, he went, I'm in a punk, I listen to Patti Smith and television, and I was like, who's that? Yeah, so,
it's a penny like the last straw in a way.
Even through punk we've had a different feel.